height advantage over the Empire State Building.
First round, fighters
They're
ready.
not actually using the longer weapons, because you've got one halberd.
Fight!
That was favouring the falchions. Great support there from the Czech fans. And some cautious action there from these Danes, but a nice push there. Some great pressure being piled on from these Czech fighters. We've got a 2 down, and then a great rush there. However, it is not enough to get rid of that giant Danish fighter. Again, it seems to be a little bit of a loss for an opponent there. He's not sure where to concentrate his efforts. However, there's another Dane down, so he needs to get in there as quickly as possible. He's going to find himself in no end of trouble. So again, almost goes for the good idea. And almost a takedown there, but he holds his own. That's very, very impressive. And there's going to be a rush shot here against the list from the Czech fighter. And the Danes holding on to the list there. The Czech team, I'd say, with a little bit more control over the situation than the Danes. Yeah, time for some movement. They're looking for a takedown. They both go down, which again still works in the Czech Republic's favour. They're going to need to dish out some punishment here, but as you can see, the all bar one fighters, they're all holding on to the list now. And this may go right to the end. The Czech team using part of their armour to cause damage there. And this Czech fighter is now hooking himself on the Dane. I don't think that Dane realises that he's holding on not only to a Czech fighter, but also a Danish fighter. That's a pull back there. The falchion being held in 2 hands there, and there's a lot of pressure being placed on the Czech fighter. If the Dane can just take out one of his legs, he'll be put at a disadvantage. And you can see there's one Czech coming back now to help his teammates, charging into the Dane there. You can see there's there may be a risk of falling over some opponents there. However, if the Dane can let go of that Czech opponent there, I think they will even the score. The Dane holding on there, holding on very, very well. And that is great news for the Danish team. Bringing it right back. They've come back from a disadvantage now to make it 2 against 2, but they need to get out of that corner. And the Dane is expecting a weapon to be brought to him. You see now, the Dane regains his weapon. Sure, there was a time when we had to go and get it rather than request it. Now you can see some intervention from the marshal. I think there was an illegal grip. Again, you can see the Dane there towards the left, trying to kick away the Czech balance. And this is where it really starts to become a tiresome fight. And the crowd are not letting up. They're giving full support to the Czech fighters. And there's a move there, and it could go in the Dane's favour. How the Czech is holding on to the list. Huge pressure being put on the Czech now. And it's taken out. That's an incredible takedown there from Denmark. And go first one by the Dane. Let's fall out. Absolutely incredible, but I'm still not sure.
1-0, Czech Republic.
And it goes to the Czech Republic there. I have to be quite honest, I thought at the end there, so we can see that on the right, the Dane comes up with a great takedown, supports himself, and you can see on the left there, the Dane himself goes down. And we can't see the end of that, but perhaps he tripped. But I think stop fight was called before then. I'm not quite sure why. And this is now a great advantage for the Czech Republic. And you can see just some attention given to the fallen fighters there by the marshals to make sure they're okay. I mean, certainly they must be out of breath. This much we know. The marshals attending to all of these Czech fighters. There seem to be problems there. The Danish taking the opportunity to get their breath back. Some great movement in the last fight. And you can see there the marshals just explaining 1 or 2 things to the fighters. Have to be a little more careful again. get a lot closer.
Right now we will continue the first round.
In fact, yes, 1v1 has been called. Yes, as I said, that stop had been called far too early in that round. So it goes down to the last two fighters. A great takedown from the Czech there. Now this is going to be a duel to the finish. Great support here from the Czech Republic. And some nice movement there from the Czech fighter, going in with the knees there. He's trying to get a lock on, and the Dane is going to have to use his height advantage. However, he's not against the smallest Czech Republic fighter here, again going for the trip there. However, each fighter is taking a place on the list to hold on to it. We've got to be very, very careful. And this is going to get extremely fatiguing very quickly when it's 1 versus 1 and it's taken to the list. Unless there is a total lack of action, which can be, well, after 10 seconds, broken up by the marshals. And it's extremely draining on energy. And you can see both fighters there holding on to that, just going for a trip there. And the Dane knows that he's got to go for the trip on the inside leg rather than the outside leg, because that's where the weight is. So he kicks there. He's getting contact, but it's not quite enough to see off this Czech fighter. They're going to need to get their breath back quite soon, although we can see here the Dane putting all his weight on the Czech fighter, who still has a hook on the list. Pulling down on all his weight, and I think because all his weight is going into it, the Czech would do well to go for a trip himself, to try and sweep away the shins of the Dane. And there's a great movement there. And we could be looking at that the Dane grips onto the list there. It's being broken up, but there's a illegal hold with the shield there. But both these fighters must be absolutely exhausted now. And the Dane trying to use his strength to sweep away those shins. And so far, it's not coming to anything, and they're going to have to break up at a certain point, and they may even have to split up just to get there. And the time has been called on that.
1-1.
And that takes it to 1 apiece.
Please get ready for the second round.
So those two fighters must be absolutely exhausted by this point, and I'm sure that they will be replaced by the reserves. You can see here, time was called on that. Big fights there from the Dane and the Czech. And two very impressive teams there. And you can see that the Czech Republic are really enjoying the crowd support, using it to their advantage, and it's certainly lifting them up. There's some discussion there with the captain of the Czech Republic about some of the rules of things which may not have been inherently clear to them, or certainly not suggesting that they wantonly broke any rules there. But well, this is the thing, and like I said before, in the thick of it, in the heat of the moment, certain regulations can be forgotten. And of course, the marshals have to enforce these rules and make sure they're upheld by all fighters. All fighters are aware of them. And of course, it is the duty of all fighters in any case to read the rules and regulations of these categories. You can see there the tiredness of this Czech fighter, who really saw it through till the end there. Although, well, he wasn't the last Czech fighter standing, but he put everything he got into. And I think he was the last Czech fighter to fall down. And some more support drummed up there for the Czech Republic.
It's strictly prohibited to take the edge of your weapon by your free hand, of your weapon, of your opponent. If you go on to do this, you will get yellow card. And
fighters being reminded there of quite a serious infraction of the rules there, that if your fighter's a free hand, it is not legal to take the weapon of your opponent. That's what happened with the last two fighters there. Of course, it would earn a yellow card. Just go charging there. The Dane's a little bit more cautious there and catches one on the side of the head. and very, very cautious. Actually, a nice headshot there coming from the Czech Republic. And I think that's a great takedown there from Denmark. Absolutely superb, and you can see the frustration there of the grounded Czech. Running in now, huge blows there from the Dane, massive shots there. And the Danes now working away on the Czech Republic. Huge blows to the head. Will not be able to take too many more of those. Some of them blocked, and they're going to need to work on the legs of the opponent there with some kicks. Trying to sweep the legs away. The marshal's giving a close eye on what's happening there. Some nice punches coming through from the Danish fighters. And you can see, I think this continues to remain stationary. Well, the Czech's going to find himself in all kinds of difficulty. And what's going on here? We have a massive battle, and the Dane desperately trying to get a headlock. And he might even try, if he's seen what is happening on the other side, he might just go and take them both out. Huge blows there from the Dane, and as you can see there, backing their opponents into a corner. The blows are all coming from Denmark now. And the fighter still stays up. It's absolutely incredible. We're seeing some huge resilience from the Czech Republic here, and now it appears that scores have been evened up. Again, the Danes desperately trying to take down the Czech fighter, but there's another Dane and a Czech loose at the back there. And a huge takedown in which the Czech and the Dane hit the floor. And, whereas here, something, great takedown there. I think the Danish used the grounded fighter to their advantage. The grounded fighter could have slipped out of the list there so as not to damage his opponent's chances. You can see some great takedowns there. You can see the frustration of that Czech fighter. But some great work there from Denmark. You can see some great movement across the list. Some charges there, and there's once again the takedown there. Big takedown from behind, and that's where was the start of the Czech Republic's difficulties. However, they hung on. They did make it easy for the Danes. And once again, the support continues for the Czech Republic.
Third round, fight!
Straight into the third round now. This may be decisive if the Danes can hold on to the lead. Some nice charge coming in from the side there, but there's a counter-attack from the Danes. Striking some blows down. Their heads are very, very careful. You can see there the Czech, who was so strong. And they're going to move for a nice burst. Oh, that's a great trip there. Absolutely stunning. Once again, he's taken down. And this Czech is holding on to the list for Dilov, but he's absolutely surrounded by Danes. I think that is going to take some time to bring down. Taking away the weapon of the Czech fighter there. And I think the Dane made a mistake there, not capitalizing on the loose Czech fighter. I think he's going to regret that. And then the fighter now is grounded. The Czech fighter comes back, and that's a great takedown there. But I think the Brigand team was in fact making contact, so perhaps the Dane should have been out there, but the marshal was closer to it. Two remaining Czech fighters surrounded by these Danes. Lovely blows coming in, and it's finished. The Danes will be. Unfortunately, it's an urgent request for medical attention. And this, that's a great victory there for Denmark.
2-0. The victory goes to Denmark 2.
That's a fantastic start for Denmark too.
Potřebujeme pomoc záchranné služby. Prosíme záchrannou službu, díky.
Yes, it's fine. Is it on?
De jubler slet ikke, den
De ved, hvad de skal til.
Ja. De skal ind mod danskerne. Det går danskerne.
Jo.
Ja. Jeg har set det.
Men han står udenfor.
Undskyld. Hvad?
Hvad tror du, det der betød? På siden af det?
Jeg skulle flytte mig.
Hvem er så derinde der nu?
A big match here between Belarus and Denmark. Yeah, nice. Cautious start there. Belarus is under, give anything away there. The Danes take down there. The Danes are huge shots, and they're taking great advantage of their height. And the Belarusians who are struggling to come back with a response. Working on the arm back there of that Belarusian fighter. It's in the corner there. That's
Det er så bare holder ham derovre.
with the Dane and the Belarusian. They might even split up and fight to get involved in the fray elsewhere. And then these Danish fighters grinding down this Belarusian. And you can see the headlocks, the control that the Danish have over these Belarusians. However, the resilience of these Belarusians is not to be underestimated. Massive shots there, again trying to get the Belarusian to the ground. Both armed with halberds. He's that's very, very nearly tripped over his own player there, that teammate there, Dane there. And again, look at some of the corner, it's quite hard to get through to the fighters, but some great lunges there coming from these Danes. Huge headshots.
Gå nu tilbage og brug den fucking nøks der for helvede.
So not be able to lay hands on the Danes weapon. And that charges forward, working on the thighs there of the Belarusian. Crushing shots there, of course, the Belarusians.
For du hælder bare ud, så det ikke har.
Just yet, they're trying to loosen the arm of that Belarusian, and I think they could actually use it to their advantage. And there's very, very close to a takedown there. But I think it's 4-2 in favour of the Danes. They could be fighting a bit smarter. Sadly, you couldn't be able to fight any harder than this.
Du må ikke sige det derinde. Bare sige, var det ikke godt, det komme ud, som det blev med bare?
Få noget lyd på det.
There's massive blows coming
Lad os se,
through.
hvad det
You can see both of those Danes there hacking away at the Belarusian. I think they need to focus their attention to what's happening over there because the Dane is wrapping his legs and putting himself in a very, very vulnerable position.
Snak dansk, det er det, jeg forstår.
Hammer på armen, du. Hammer alt, hvad du kan på armen.
Got to take out that leg. And they're going to go for it. And it's worked on their fighters. A very, very good action there from Denmark.
Yay!
Victory there by the
Det er
Danes.
sjovt, når Andreas er med.
Så må så lidt mere kommer der.
The neck of the leg there. So you can see how tall these Danes are.
Du skulle have fået ham hele barten derude. Nu skulle de andre stå og holde den. Nu skulle han bare arbejde løs hele barten. Både på ben og det.
Ben og skulder.
Ham har den tungeste våben, eller er det ham?
Jamen, det er ikke så overstået.
Er det min plejefamilie, bror?
Was coming in from the side there.
Du må også godt kalde ham storken. Hvis du vil. Du må også kalde ham storken.
Nej, men det er altså ikke.
Was coming down the back of the Belarusians there. That's
Ikke ondt på ham, det der. Så nu kommer Andreas ind.
Ham du ikke
Plejesvigerbror.
We'll be positive about
Plejesvigerbror.
this. So I can see something coming back
de er jo svigersøn til.
from the Belarusian team here.
Det er så bror.
Jeg gad godt at kunne
They
det
go
der.
again. To aggressive start there from Belarus. Again, charging the Danes back. I think they might be going for the run there. Again, a nice takedown there from the Dane. So it's first blood to Denmark. Now they must capitalise on the advantage that they have. And there's a great takedown there in the
Hvad så,
corner.
Andreas?
Two fighters going out, both the Dane and the Belarusian. Now you have the Danes taking some punishment there. I can't see where the extra Danish fighter has gone. They do have a number of advantage in numbers. He's going to have to charge him and take his legs out a lot more effectively than that. Okay. A real possibility to take out the Belarusian fighter here. The Belarusian pulling down on the Dane. Here we have a stone at the corner there. They're trying to trip each other over. But the
Så godt.
needs to be quite careful
Ja! Så godt det der.
from Denmark has been called. Excellent result there.
Yes!
We're very, very happy with that again. Only Denmark's second appearance at Battle of the Nations. But already this Denmark 2 team, they're extremely impressive. What a force to be reckoned here.
Forced to be reckoned with. Shit, man, det var godt sagt.
You can see a lot of experience from Belarusians been in these situations before, and they don't give anything away. But I think perhaps it may have been a size bunch. Some great body shots there with the knee from the Belarusian. And, a few words there from the marshals, and there may have been certain action there which is not to their approval. We shall soon find out. You can see the Danes there eagerly awaiting. Maybe they actually know that something wasn't quite according to how the game should be played. Congratulations there between the two. There is one Denmark.
What's happening here?
The Danes will just have to wait for this decision. A lot of deliberations going on.
Romanian so you cannot hit the front of the back of the knee, only the sides. Så det Andreas han sagde, eller gjorde, det var så lovligt, hvis han sparkede i på siden.
The sun's starting to set. We do have another good 45 minutes of action ahead of us.
Hvad er sket?
Det vil vi ikke på tidslen.
So France and Slovenia will be doing that one after this. I'm still not sure what exactly is going on with the marshals there. And as we were saying there, that there's a slight breeze which is just picked up, but still very, very pleasant weather, perfect weather for this event. And a great hot day actually today. And, some of the teams expressing a bit more concern over the heat. But of course in the past in Croatia, some of the teams had some serious problems. The temperatures really did go quite high. Of course if you're used to practicing or if you're used to taking part in tournaments, the temperature is a lot lower with different weather conditions, and it does have an impact on your game plan. Now to photo explore. There we go. And it appears that Dane is being penalised. I'm not sure what that means for this fight. Could be a yellow card, of course. Situations here, it seems to be taking a lot longer than we want.
Så der er gået lidt over i hans elstav.
Ja. Det lægger man bare mærke til. Hvad er det?
Hendes kofte, det også lavet uden at dobbelt her.
Altså jeg så på en side har jeg rundt af ham, på den anden side har jeg glad for det.
Any further explanations of what's going on?
Han ikke står og diskuterer om sådan en lille ting.
Well, it was a very, very strange decision there to go to 3 versus 3. I'm not really sure when that took place because we did have a situation where it was 2 against 4. So I'm really unclear about what happened there. There must have been something fairly serious if it's brought it back to 3 versus 3. And then move into this side of replay of the round, really. And I think a gift is being presented to the Belarusian fighters here. I'm still not sure exactly what it's doing to do. That's a great move there. Get a nice takedown there from the Danes. Once again taking control of that, hacking away at the Belarusian. Looking for the opportunities with one loose fighter. It gives them an excellent opportunity. The sweeping manoeuvres, jumping moves on the leg, anything will reduce their balance. And you can see the Belarusian trying to get the Dane down who was hanging on. They've got to loose. Away the Belarusian there. Oh, it's come loose. It started cheering already. That was very, very foolish on the part of the Dane.
That's really big, isn't it?
The fight is being stopped. Well, there's some premature celebration there.
That's what we do.
Danes. See here. The arm of the Belarusian there, which got released. So we got the desired effect.
Hvad fanden skete der, tror jeg?
There doesn't seem to be any sanction imposed on the Danish team, however.
Lego wins.
I can't understand what is going on here.
Skal Team Danmark ind igen?
Because one of the fighters in 3 versus 3 was the one who broke the rules.
Nej.
Hvad?
I have to put in question what the marshals are doing here. They must have seen the person
What?
who committed the infringement of the rules.
Nå, ja, som fejl. Danmark, det vil være vinde. Hvad?
Nå, det er det, der er galt.
Det må det være.
That we have to go through that 3 versus 3 again. This is bizarre.
Så de dårlige taber.
As you can hear, the crowd weren't happy about it either. More explained
De kan ikke gøre andet.
Nej.
Så det er bare...
Det er gule kort.
these Danes, but I don't think they'll be happy with that at all.
Det er ikke for det.
Jamen, de kan da bare tage nye spillere derinde, så...
Det kan vi jo også.
Det må være dommernes skyld, at de ikke har set.
Her, der er en her, der står, big thanks for more ways to keep Belarus going.
Nå ja, for vi er nødt til at have den kørende. Videre.
Ej, Belarus skal jo ikke vinde. Så længe jeg Rusland. Men man kan godt sidde og føle lidt, at...
Det er sådan lige spillet op.
Doping er lige stor.
What the fuck? Jeg går ind til Andreas.
Where are the marshals from?
So,
Yeah.
Jeg tror ikke, det var rigtigt.
3 Danish fighters prepare
Ser du?
once again. Take on 3 Belarusian fighters.
Hvad der gjort?
If they recalled the fighters back, it just seems very, very strange. Well, they didn't see earlier that the Dane guilty of the infringement of the rules. It just doesn't add up to me. I can't figure that out.
3 versus 3 will be redone.
Yeah.
I think there's some complaints there from the Danes.
Det er hvem så?
Yes, why? Så er det en stor. Simpelt. Danmark vinder.
Versus 3. We saw the displeasure. You can hear the crowd are not happy about it at all.
Danskere siger det der. Go Danes!
Danes have got some great support there. Certainly happy with the decision to be called back again. So this is much supported, but the Belarusians do have an opportunity. I'm still not sure, I'm unclear about the reason why, considering that no sanctions seem to be applied in terms of...
Because Denmark broke the rules.
This is great.
Got out of the game.
Hvad?
When he got out of the gun, I don't even know what that means. So was he sent out as a red card?
Hvad?
Fordi han gik ud i spillet. Jeg ved ikke, hvad det betyder.
Right now.
Var det fordi, han kravlede ud og så gik tilbage ind?
Nej, det er
Nej, så blev det bare besat nu.
Det var det, du mente. Det ved jeg ikke.
He was permitted to continue.
Det er han heller ikke.
Very, very strange there.
De sidste chance I får, blå mennesker. Nu har vi givet 2 chancer.
Hvis de vinder med det, så skal de jo ikke.
That's fine. What exactly did he do and what was the sanction?
Fedt.
De skulle sætte sig i
The announcer said it with conviction there, on the tone of her voice. And some support for the Belarusians to pick it back up. And of course they're drowned out by support for Denmark. Again, some lively fans there. Getting behind the Danes. Some big cheering though, however, from the Belarusian fans.
Hallo. Har I fået luft nok? Har I fået energidrik og det?
Jeg har fået taget af skylden.
Hvorfor kommer de ikke ind?
Taking a long time and
Men nu skal de da snart til at...
Det er dommerne, de
10 minutes
hvad er du så på banen?
have passed since the end of the original
Danmark også på
round.
banen.
What?
They're going to get started soon on this
Danmark er på banen.
proceeding.
Det er ret fantastisk. Det er lidt super, fordi det er jo det irriterende. Det er information, som vi får. Det er det samme, som vi kan få.
Okay.
Så det skal være rigtig
Så jeg skal ikke spørge jer.
Ja, det vil være her.
Fighters ready?
And the announcers have explained about that. Very, very cautious here.
Nej.
This restarts with a broken the confidence of Danes somewhat.
Andreas, det er du øvet. Det er 2 mod 2. Det er du øvet dog.
Again, there's 2 wrestlers on the side there. Some good blows coming in from the Belarusian. Nice.
Så tuder jeg.
Pulling down there.
Altså tuder jeg også.
Danish fighter.
Det er sådan,
In the middle there.
bare hvordan vi skal.
Sizing each other up. Very aggressive Belarusian fighter.
Skub fri og så over hjælp.
Han venter på noget, den der, tror jeg.
Well, this has slowed down somewhat. Doesn't have the same energy as before. Footing. And the fight has been stopped.
What? Selvfølgelig er det det.
Hvad sker der?
I have no idea what's going on here.
Jamen nu...
Nu kan vi til at være
Being stopped. I just don't understand it.
Lad os prøve at se der.
As the time of the round ends, we have 3-1 with Denmark 2.
Fight!
Now Manil burst there from the Australians. He exposes himself against the height of the Danish fighter there. But not trying to get stuck in a big blow there from the Australians. Again, some great movement from more teams in this group. Some nice action there. Some good loose fights who's going to take A swipe, and there's Australia who's been taken out of the list already. Denmark with the upper hand now. Some massive blows coming down from that pole arm of the Dane, but they can't quite break down these Australians yet. So much resilience in them. And the marshal has pointed out possibly an illegal move or a dangerous move there, and another Australian has hit the ground, and the fight has been stopped. Good solid victory there for Denmark.
5-0 Denmark.
Very convincing win there. So some great work. However, the Australians, if there's more technique in their clinch, I think they'll be a force to be reckoned with because they've got great speed. You can see them running in every time. Again, you can see good movement there from the Danes. And the Australians still avoiding that takedown. That's very impressive. Huge shots to the head there. And that was very, very impressive work from the Danes.
Second round, fighters ready.
We'll move into the second round now.
Fight.
And go into the second round. This round's a bit more cautious this time. A nice rush there from the fighters. A huge shot to the head there, and he's helped by his friend, his teammate there. Quite lucky too, because he lost his weapon. He had to go and get another one. Again, first blood drawn. You can see some frustration, some great kicks and shots there to this round by the Danish fighters. Massive shots there to try and break the balance of the Australians. And this is very impressive now. Danes taking out the Australians here, just two of them left. But one of the Danes has also gone down too, so not quite the clean sheet they would have wanted. And the Australian goes down there, which takes this fight to a close.
4-0 Denmark, and with the result 2-0, the victory goes to Denmark 2.
Some very impressive work from Denmark once again.
And next on the
What a tense beginning to this fight. No sudden sprints or bursts of energy, but already you have a Dane who has lost his weapon and manages to grab the falchion of his team. And again, another Dane losing his weapon here. And nice takedown. Unfortunately, the Argentine did go down with him. And that's a great move there by the Dane. Running knee takes out the Argentine. Again, that's a nice headshot there from the Dane. And there's a big response there from the Argentinian. Oh, that's a big chop there to the head from the Denmark fighter. And he's hacking away at this Argentinian, and there's a burst there, great trip. Oh, stunning work there. Well, there were a few mistakes early on there, with the Danes losing their weapons. One of them very smartly saw the falchion on his teammate's belt.
4-0 Denmark.
And took that.
Please get ready for the second round.
But they made up for those mistakes. Argentina showing some nice aggression there. You can see nice hacking away, a great rush. And again, you can see another Dane collecting a weapon. Big punches keeping the Argentines at a distance. And that could have been quite a nice takedown, but it was fruitless. Flying knee there into the Argentinian. That's a big square strike with the shield to the Argentine's helmet.
Second round. Fighters ready? Fight!
So, Argentina now taking it to the Danes. And sizing each other, being very, very careful. Jumping into a Dane there. And you've got a sprinter in the middle there. Choosing a fighter. Taken down to the edge of the list there. He's coming in, you've got some loose work, nice evasion technique there by the Argentinian, going charging into the Dane. Doesn't quite get the result. I believe that's Wilson doesn't quite push him down. The Dane manages to stay up. You see the big Argentinian fighter there. Oh, very nice there. Very smooth, evasive technique from the Argentinian. And that means that the Danish fighter will be down now. And evening the scores, our Argentinian fighter is taken out. Big hits coming, however, he does have a Dane behind him. Looking away at the legs of the Dane. Doesn't seem to be making much difference. Makes you wonder if we can feel anything. And a sluggish shot to the head from the Argentinian, who looks to be fairly tired at this point. And it's an attack there to the Dane, who are both squeezing the corner there. We can just about make out that Argentine who is pressed up against the Dane in the back. And a break there, these two fighters who are trying to get some energy back. However, there's a big thrust there from the Danish fighter. Very even at this point. Lucky not to avoid a trip. And it's broken away from the corner, well, at least two of these frays have. And there's a takedown from the Danish. Very nice work there. I think he was trying to get free. Strikes the Argentinian there. The big shot with the shield. However, the Argentinian works on him, and the Danish now pushing him. Strikes to the back there. Heavy shots to the back now. Defensive play there from the Argentinian. However, his lifeline at the moment is that arm which is holding onto the wrist. And big shots coming in from beneath with the shield. This Danish fighter striking down. And how is this Argentinian staying on his feet? Incredible strength. Unbelievable, taking all these shots and taking the full weight of the Danish fighter. That is absolutely stunning. Manages to get back up. Not sure what happened there. Maybe I've lost a weapon. And the Argentinian, against all odds, is back on his feet. Stamped down there by the Dane. Again, taking all the weight of this Danish fighter. Wow, this is really something. I don't think I've ever seen a fighter take such a lot of punishment in terms of weight and finally get that takedown.
2-0 Denmark. And with the result 2-0, the victory goes to Denmark 2.
Well, it's a great result there from Denmark, but Argentina was...
First round, fighters ready, fight!
Nice, a great movement there from the Ukrainians. A nice takedown. And the Ukrainians now dominating with these big Danes. Oh, another crucial takedown. And the fight is stopped.
Stop fight! 3-0 Ukraine. Fighters, please get ready for the second round.
Favoritovi podobně jako před nimi Američané. Ano, ten ukrajinský tlak byl opět velmi silný.
Нормально, чистый бой, всякий на сейчас или на Россию.
co Ukrajinci už čekají sešikování na zahájení druhého kola, tak Zánských borců má nějakou závodovou zbroj. Ano, a tak dochází ke střídání iráckého týmu.
Second round.
So we go into the second round now, and the Ukrainians charge the Danes. Some pushing back, a big kick there, nice strike from the Dane. And you have a running charge there, blocked there, but a nice move there. Can't quite get the takedown, like Tebs is spinning round. Big shots there from these Ukrainians. And already there's one on the Dane, it's on the ground. And another one taken down, and the fight is stopped. Oh, a great victory there for Ukraine.
4-0 Ukraine, and with the result 2-0, the victory.